Hello, Phil.
Okay, Nicholas, yes, I can hear you. Okay, video looking good. Okay. Tell me when you're ready, Nicholas.
Hmm.
Are you ready?
Hmm.
I can't hear you just now. Yeah? Looks good. Video looks very nice.
So, by the autism.
I cannot hear you clearly just.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, better,
Hello.
better,
Hello. Hello.
better. Can you hear me, Nicholas?
I've
Better,
been able to
better.
hear the entire time.
I know, then why do you say hello 3 times? You
But you
gotta
said
tell me
better.
this.
But you say better. Because you said better,
Better
better.
means
So,
it's better. Yeah, no, I mean it is better. I'll change that. I'll mean it is better. Nice. The problem seems to come when you speak normally, like normal, speedy. Then it becomes unclear. That's just happened. Now, can you hear me on that?
I've been able. Yes, I can hear you.
Now it's getting worse. When you speak normally, it gets worse. That is the problem. And I want you to speak normally. I don't want you to speak,
Yes,
like
I
you have
can hear
to.
you.
The problem is not you can hear me. The problem is I cannot hear you. Do you understand that?
Hear me. Oh,
The problem is when you speak normally, your phone or your mic
can you hear me?
doesn't pick it up well.
Hello.
Yeah, when you speak normally, it is not enough. When you speak normally, it gets cut off here and there.
How about this? Huh? It's worse. Huh? Or it's better?
You must ask me, right? And you
Hello?
must
Is it
listen to
better?
me. Not really. The problem always comes back.
Is this better?
No. When you speak normally, the problem will come back.
Hello?
Now,
Hello?
now you
Hello?
listen to me. Now you stop troubleshooting and listen to me. I think I want to try something else. Okay? Right? Don't troubleshoot. I think it's the laptop problem. Nothing we can do. Okay? My guess it's just a guess. Right? Now, instead, you have a phone, right? On top. I want you to switch off the laptop mic or the Zoom. And then I want you to on the phone mic. That is
If I on the
usually
phone mic, I'll
better.
have to turn on the volume, and then I have to make everyone in the house hear you.
Can you please do that? Because just now you are speaking normally and I cannot hear you too much already. I have to guess. That's just the same thing as last year.
Yeah.
There is nothing that you can do to troubleshoot the laptop. So far, it doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's try. Let's try.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Laptop mic off. Laptop mic off, please.
Can you hear me?
Wonderful. This is great. This is totally great. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Is it okay? I'm speaking normally.
I'm hearing you from the laptop. So,
Hmm. I guess that's fair. I guess that's not bad. Now, I will try this. I will try to speak fast and just make sure everything is okay. Yeah, just
Okay.
trying to speak fast. Okay. Nicholas, can you see the Jamboard, the new one that I created for you? Now, that was very fast.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I can
All
hear
right,
everything
good.
you
Now
say
you-
very clearly.
Very good. Now you speak fast, even faster than normal. Speak fast.
Hello. I don't know what to say. Hello.
Very good. That was clear. That was clear. Very good. You look at the Jamboard. Look at the Jamboard, and let's say you're confused, and then you start asking questions, very, very long sentences. Just a normal thing, lah. Try.
Um.
Don't think about what to ask. Just, oh, I don't understand this, blah, 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 blah. Speak fast.
Test.
Very clear. Good. But I want you to ask real questions. Maybe you read first.
Uh. So. What? Hello.
Yes.
I.
I do want you to, speak fast, ask questions, so that I can be sure it's okay.
I'm trying to see what questions to ask. Like I've been,
Sure.
but like I finished all the.
I do finish my answer lah in Jamboard. So it is time for you to ask questions. This is a good time to test your audio lah.
F2, yeah. Okay, so I've done I've done all these questions because of work, obviously.
True enough, but does it mean that you understand?
I mean, yeah.
That's great. Right. Then now you remember your F1 and F2 lah. There'll be
Yeah.
a staple. Okay, I want to confirm one thing in page 2. By the way, your voice is very clear now. I like it very much. I want to confirm in page 2. Look at page 2 for a while.
I mean, now I can hear myself, and there's no other way to stop it.
Let me think for a while. No, there is. Wait, let me think. Oh, there is. No, there is. You're using a headset, right? You're using a headset. Okay.
Okay, no, never mind, like, it's fine.
If it is annoying, that's not good. Like 1.5 hours of annoyance is very bad, like for us. Like, we don't do
No,
that,
it's fine.
right? All right. Let's try. Then page 2, please. I like your voice. But you're not going to page 2. Okay, thank you. Now, this F1, which is a negative sign, is this okay or not okay? This guy.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you find this weird? Do you find this annoying? Do you find this troublesome?
No.
All right. Go back
Just
to
makes it-
page 1. Sorry, you're saying? Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me. Right. That F1 negative happens like so much, especially in exam. That's their favorite trick. If you have problem with that, we don't want it. We want it to be solved. I can help you solve it. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
All right. Then go back to page 1, the second question. This guy. This is a slightly weird tactic. Let me confirm. You are totally okay with this.
Okay,
This is a weird question.
No, I've seen.
Admittedly, it
I've
is
done
kind
it
of hard.
before. But like, how about,
Then, yes,
how about
yes,
this
go
one?
ahead.
The
So the thing is for
Wait.
you, if you're currently at your stage, this is not okay at all. This is not okay. That's the problem. Even though it's what you're doing doesn't make a lot of sense.
Wait,
But
oh,
why do you
wait,
want to do that?
wait,
Yeah, what you're doing is wrong. Yeah. Okay, looks good. Yeah, okay, nice. Sure, that's nice. That's good. But what is your question? That was what I wrote. What I wrote that one.
No, the question was when you make it like
Nice. Okay.
this, right? Is this part over here? There's
Nice.
3x minus 1. And you go and
Nice,
you
nice.
times it to the other one side, right? It'll be
It'll be
this.
a very problematic thing. Correct. It'll be a very problematic. We're just delaying the problem now. No, you are right.
Wait,
You are right. No,
Am I?
no,
Oh.
you're wrong. You're right. You're right. We are delaying the problem. That is why I asked you, how does your teacher explain it, or how do you do it? I'm very curious right now because you cannot handle cubic right now. Right now, lah.
Yeah.
You will handle cubic in another 1.5 months, which is a short time. How does your teacher do it? How do you do it?
We just don't touch on cubic.
So that means your teacher haven't discussed this. Am I just to check?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm very curious what your teacher doing. I'm very, very curious. You asked a very good question. Okay. That's a very good question. All right. We'll wait until your teacher comment because this is not supposed to be happening right now. Not supposed. Too early, by 1.5 months. Good that you notice. Can I confirm page 1 and page 2 is okay?
Yeah, okay.
I really like your voice today. Really like it. Page 3 and page 4, same problem, same solution, very easy mark if you understand.
No, the reason why, right, is like I understand what to do. It is that I don't know why X is moved down here, even though Y is my. Oh, wait, I understand. Never mind.
You understand, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very
No,
nice if you
it's
understand.
Y, not X. I no,
Correct. It's
I
Y
already knew
equals to
this
minus
answer.
1. Yeah.
I already knew this answer before. I don't know what I'm saying. I already knew it before.
Excellent. Because this will happen in exam 1. They really like this. Last 2 marks. Can I confirm that your page 4 is okay?
Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I remember it's okay. It's the one we have to make a line, linear line. They do
A slanted line. A slanted line, yeah. Okay. Can
I don't
I
remember
see
what I
you
said.
draw? You're supposed to intersect the one. Okay, could you draw the exact correct line? Your line is not bad, but could you please draw for me a very nice this line so I know that you can? Intersecting one, please. Intersecting one. And make the gradient nicer, please. Gradient -1. I want to see your skill.
What do you mean?
Gradient -1, intersect +1. If you don't know, then I would want you to draw this.
I'm talking about which one?
Read, please, and do it.
Another? I know you're talking.
No, you are. You are in page 4. You are in page 4. Yes.
No, like what gradient I'm talking about? How do you make a gradient nicer? It's still like this.
No. Not that graph. The line, the -x + 1, which you are drawing nicely, but the gradient is not -1. You didn't draw a gradient -1 just now.
You want me
like
to
I'm asking
make
you
exact
to like
gradient
yeah,
drawing
something like
on
that.
my mouse?
Correct, which is done very easily. That's why I'm testing your skill. In fact, just 2 points will be enough. If I see your 2 points properly, enough for it. I know your skill is good. Anyway, do what you want. I want to see.
Y is X is oh my, I made this wrong thing.
Adelio? Nicholas Adelio, your skill is good. I know already. Very good. Okay, thank you very much. Now, on 6:30, there'll be another person. Yeah, so only 2%. Very nice. Right. Your skill is good. No need to continue, Adelio. No need to. Okay, skill is good. This is EMAT, right?
Yes.
The paper you're showing me, is that
This is
EMAT
EMAT.
or AMAT? Okay,
Okay,
how's your
so
AMAT?
no,
I need updates on
wait,
your
I need
AMAT.
this
Mhm.
I need to make sure I need to
Yes,
my foundation is correct. So I need to make, can you help me see if my thought process is correct? Like if I get
please
the
do.
correct.
Please do. Please do. But what is the question, Nicholas? I don't get the question.
You have to sketch a graph.
Sketch this graph. Okay, I teach you that. Let's see how you do it.
Yeah, but like sketch a,
Let's see how much you remember.
remember like, you know, using that I need.
Oh, you need to complete the square. Oh dear. All right. The teacher's method is it's now working. Right. Okay, let's see how you do it. See how you-
I need to make it.
Okay, Nicholas, what are you looking at? You're not doing things, but you're referring to something. Why do you do that?
No,
Are
like
you confident with your skill?
no, like I saw a CC thought process. Like, is it all right? Because like,
No, the +4 is not. The +4 is not okay.
you know what?
It's nice, but it's not the right number lah.
Isn't it supposed to be A divided by?
8 divided by 2, then square. That's your teacher's method lah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I forget. I'm sorry. Uh,
No, the number's correct. There's another problem. This really emphasizes the fact that the teacher's method is terrible. But never mind, never mind. We'll do it. We'll do it together. We'll do it together. Yeah, there's another problem. If you proceed here, you won't get what you want. Do you
What's the problem?
have any idea what's the problem? Oh, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
No.
Hey, the minus 16 is a problem. The way you factorize the minus, I like it a lot. That's good. That's great. But what is left is minus 16. Minus 16 will give you endless trouble. Let's just say that. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, that's why I hate this. It's not your problem. Do you understand why minus 16 is a problem?
No.
Then you continue with minus 16 first, because I want you to understand. Maybe use pencil. Maybe use pencil. Like it very much. Your audio and video very good. This is also totally wrong. This is totally wrong. Please refer. Please refer. Please refer.
Why is it wrong?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you right now. I can't. I want you to think about how, whether you want this method or whether you want the teacher's method. Because so far we're making 3 mistakes, and it's the problem of the method. I believe it's a problem.
What's this smell?
Well, technically 2 lah. Technically you make 2 mistakes, sorry, not 3, 2. Do you have the answer key, by the way? This is the homework, right? Do you have an answer key?
No.
Oh. Okay, let me tell you.
I cannot have the answer sheet, because if I do, there's definitely gonna be a few troublemakers.
Which is fair. Now, why don't we use Desmos and answer key? Very simple. You're gonna type Desmos the original question, and then you're gonna type Desmos your final answer. Here you have your final answer, right? Okay. Looks great except for one error. Could you please?
Oh my.
Oh, wait a minute. Miraculously, your final answer is correct. This is so annoying. It's so annoying. You know what? To save time, I'm just saving our time here. Why don't you just continue from here? Because you kind of cancel an error with another error. So your final answer is correct, even though your middle answer is wrong.
You tell me why this. Because I need the metal mark. I want a metal mark.
The minus 16 inside the bracket is a problem. It should be plus 16.
Oh. The minus 16. So that's what.
No, not that should be a minus. No. Yeah. Aiden, I can see you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you made another. Oh, no. No, the left-hand side is supposed to be minus also. It's not supposed to be plus. Oh, this technique is horrible.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of something else. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking of something else.
And that's why this technique is horrible. Just lose focus for a bit. Everything is just gone up in smoke. Man. I'm not complaining to you, okay? I mean, I know this for a long time already. Yeah. Nicholas, currently your final answer and everything else is wrong. Your final answer should be plus 60. Oh my goodness. Come on.
No. That one is because I forgot to plus.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but still I have to spot it, right? Still. Now, can you do anything with this good final answer? Are you supposed to do something with this?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, then let me see your sketch. Let me see your sketch. Oh. Again, Nicholas, this is not your problem. This is not your problem.
It's just that
The method stuff.
oh,
Okay, Aiden, I can hear you, yeah. Nicholas, I will have some update from Aiden. Aiden, any updates from school first? Just checking.
Update from school is my physics got a lot of homework suddenly.
Suddenly. All right, which we can do definitely, right? So, just curious whether you tried. Oh, sorry, any other homework? Sorry, any other homework?
Any other homework? Math also popped out another homework.
Any other updates?
Any other updates? Oh, my physics year one will be tested from sound, light, lens, and then the topic after that. And then my Emacs TA1 will be tested on vector, no, not vector diagram, set language and notation, statistics, probability.
Which you feel free to ask, yeah? Feel free to ask at any time. Now, anything else? Any other updates?
Emacs TA1 will be tested on further trigonometry, which is the identity thing, not the fun. And then the binomial theorem, differentiation, and then my teachers had maxima and minima.
Okay. Sure thing. Understand your update. Today, what do you want to do?
I will clear some of the physics doubts as we said yesterday while doing the question as well.
So you're talking about the physics homework, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, physics homework is more important than the questions you did yesterday. So I am curious. Did you do any?
The question is that I did yesterday. I had the back of my homework, which is ridiculously long. This one here, I know there's an error with it, but I don't know exactly like what I'm supposed to do with it. So I know there's an error with it. And then at the back, this one I'm not that sure about how to draw the arrow coming up from here. But other than that, I think it should be fine lah. Because yesterday I didn't really do much. It's late a bit at night lah. But I did complete some of the other stuff.
This booklet seems proper. Let's hope that this continues. Because last year, your problem is you don't have any practices at all, right? Not much, not much. No, it's not challenging. Okay. Could you zoom in a little bit? And then today, you're going to help me by pasting the question in the Jamboard, yeah? So I can react. All right?
I don't have like the soft copy of the booklet, so I cannot paste. I don't know how to.
Oh, from the Zoom.
But I don't know how to like take it from the Zoom.
Okay. You have in laptop, right? You have your Zoom video on laptop, right? You can see yours, correct?
I think so.
You zoom in a little bit. Now, when too much. A little bit sorry. Yeah, just nice. Okay. Like this, you can just screenshot. Are you saying that do you want to know how to screenshot using your keyboard?
If that's the case, I think I know how to do it. Just pin the guy and then screenshot.
Yeah, but I want it cropped, yeah. I want it focused on the question that you're doing. Just the particular. Don't include all the other, tables, right? Okay, please give it a try, right? And then I'll respond on what you want.
Like I think the first few questions here looks a bit standard. So
Let's skip. Intuition, let's try the harder one first, right? Always that way. Don't be afraid of jumping. If I feel that you're jumping too far, I will tell you. Don't worry. They're very long spin. Probably you want to focus on C, probably, yeah. First 1 and 2, I'll leave it to you if you're comfortable. If not, you tell me. Precisely, Nicholas.
Hello?
So Nicholas, your H should be -4. It should be mine. Oh, you make another. Oh, no, 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 no. You make mistakes. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Okay, you make another mistake. You correct one mistake, you make another mistake. Here's the mistake. Look at your Jamboard page 5.
Oh my god, it's a minus.
Yes, which one? Which one? Tell me what's your mistake. Tell me.
That this thing is supposed to be minus x squared.
So, what should happen?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Very nice.
Mm.
That's very nice. That is the mistake. So what happens to your H?
Wait. How do you know if it's plus or minus? Oh, there.
Your
Because
teacher explained, you should know lah.
let me guess.
Mm.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, then your H how? Now, then surprisingly, your H is supposed to be +4. Surprisingly. Nicholas, did you hear me?
Mhm.
Nicholas, did you hear me?
Yeah. That's
Your
all.
H is
I
supposed
haven't
to
done
be
it yet.
+4. You are putting it as -4 just now. Your H should be +4. Are you sure this is not confusing?
No, I've done it before. Yes, sometimes I still get confused.
Okay, now Aiden, you read the question already. Do you want to clarify any?
I'm trying to find a definition because I have not memorized anything.
Let's not do A and B. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll define A for you. I'll define A for you. A is a sound with frequency higher than human hearing. Just work with that, right? And then be done with it.
Mm.
Okay. Mm. Your sketching is nice, though. Your sketching is nice.
There we go, got it.
Now, how do you know the intercept 0 and is checked? Oh, yeah, you know. Good. Yes, you. Now, do you want this method, your teacher's method,
I want a
or
better method.
are you considering? I'll show you. This is what I show you during holiday. Now let me emphasize this. Yeah? The method will immediately give you the point, and then you go up for presentation purpose to make your teacher happy. One more time. My method will give you the point immediately, and it is not difficult to get it right. The point will be correct. And then you trace back to your teacher's method so that he is happy. Then you get the best of both worlds. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I teach you something like this. The H is -b/2a. Done. Now please try that. Let's see whether we get the same answer.
B.
Oh, come on. Don't keep asking me what's B and A. Hey, you're a math student. Are you sure you don't know what's a B?
Oh my. That one.
Come on. Come on. You need to know this anyway. Aiden, you are skipping. The next part of the question.
Yeah.
Aiden, again, rotate your camera. I'm having difficulty seeing your rotate the camera. Thank you. Rotate the jaw.
Yeah,
Nice,
for-
very nice. Very nice. Are you switching question, Aiden?
Yeah.
You don't want to do the first question already?
That one is a bit. I'll do it later eventually lah.
Super. Very slow. What is B and what is A?
You're talking about it's 4, it's 4, it's 4.
Okay, then please do that. Please do that. At least on the Jamboard.
Oh, okay.
I don't want your thought. I want your writing. So far, so good. So you have your 4 lah. You have your 4. Then to get the K, you simply sub this guy. This is actually X equals to 4, right? Do you understand that H is actually simply an X coordinate?
H is simply.
Correct or not?
Yeah.
The 4, a comma, 6, the other 4 is the X coordinate. And we call it H, is a special point. Clear?
Yeah, yeah. And
sub into the Y. Please try.
sub 4 into Y.
You don't remember it?
Wait. Sub.
Looking good.
Sub X into.
Looking good.
What do you mean? But it's X. Why would you sub into Y?
To get the Y. To get the 16. If that makes sense.
But don't you mean sub
You
X into the X, not the Y?
The Y contains the X. Oh, I see. I frequently confuse you with that. That's fair. I'll follow your understanding. I'll follow. Yes, sub the X into the X. Yes. Now get the Y. I mean, Aiden, so far so good. Huh? Hey, we.
Yeah, 16.
Must I convert the wavelength into like meter or something?
No, your unit is fine actually. Your unit is fine. I mean, it is in meter, right? This. Nicholas, can you do that, please?
I told you. 16.
Oh, please write down. Okay, 16. Now you have 4 and 16, and then you trace back and make sure that your teacher's method do get 4 and 16. In this way, you get an answer first before you do your teacher's method. If your teacher forces you to present using her method, is him or her? Sorry. Her. If teacher forces you to use her method, at least you have a backup knowing the answer. Then no matter how confusing her method is, you might still get it right. Okay, that is the approach, the compromise I can give you. Shall we try for the next question like that? Right. So let's go to page 6 and let's go to your. All right, Nicholas, come on.
Yeah, in page 6.
Right. All right, then do my method, please.
It's X equals B and A to A I get it. So
Very good. Very good. Aiden, the frequency is fine for now.
So I actually convert it into meters.
Which if you don't, the unit will be weird, if that makes sense. Right? Because you cannot just divide meter with millimeter. That's more like that's more a math. The math needs to be done that way. That's not a physics problem. Right?
How do you calculate distance between compression and refraction?
Right. So compression and refraction is, how to say it's just the way longitudinal works, right? So I'm going to draw something. Okay? And I am going to simply pretend that it is behaving like a transverse wave. I'm cheating here. You understand me? I'm cheating. Okay. And then I'm going to say that the top guy randomly is compression. No? So this one is compression. I'll pretend there is a compression, and therefore this one I'll pretend is a rarefaction, which is a decompression. Right? Okay. So once I do that, our brain works better because our brain likes transverse wave. So calculate the distance between a compression and the nearest rarefaction. Can you do that?
It's half a wavelength.
If I have this graph, which means you can, correct? Which means you can.
So if
that makes sense.
Half a wavelength.
In this case, yes. In this case, yes.
So can I just take
Because-
5mm divide by 2?
Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it.
Oh.
Yeah, but Aiden, don't misunderstand me. The math is easy. The physics is what I did just now. 35 millimeter divided by 2 is simple math. This is the physics. You gotta learn the physics, not the math. Got it clear? Clear for me? Okay. Now, Nick, I'm waiting you to sub. It is a little bit, come on. I would like it to be faster. Subbing -3 is easy. Nick, what's the answer? Come on.
Now I'm just drinking water and turn on the light. So
Nick, you're making a mistake.
minus
Oh, your videos. You're back to the first one.
The third one.
Can I persuade you to try C first? Aiden?
Yeah, I'm stuck on B though.
So do C first lah. I promise I'll explain B for you. But C is something more suitable for now. Okay, looking good, Nicholas. You can immediately sketch and it will be correct lah. Right? You got this. Would you like to sketch your result first? If not, you can use this to guide you with your teacher's method. Now, at this point, I would rather you use paper already. I would rather use paper already. Don't use mouse already. It will be too troublesome for you. Yeah, don't use mouse. Just use your paper.
Not sure how to do C, that's why.
Right, I'm gonna copy it. Oh, don't move, no. Now, correct. Now, you see the word reflection, right? Aiden?
The word reflection.
Right.
I see the word detection.
Yeah, reflected sound.
Oh yeah, reflected sound.
Now you look at the graph, you look at the drawing. It looks new, but they always introduce something new to to wrap something which is just really familiar. I'm trying to persuade you that this is a very familiar case.
The echo is it?
Yes, this is an echo, and I want you to open your mind and think like that. Your echo is fine. We learn echo. You can do echo just now.
Why is there a line here?
That's when you read the question, what do you think that is? You got that one, you gotta read the question.
It's a crack, so the echo was reflected by the crack.
Very good. Very good. Good. Your reading is fine. So what do we do? Nicholas, you're not drawing it. Nicholas, do you need a break?
No, like how am I so I
going
cannot
on
draw
here?
I need a turning point.
Don't. You're very frustrated. Currently, I'm frustrated because you don't hear me. Use paper.
No, you cannot draw
Did
it.
you hear
Only
me?
turning point. You cannot draw it, only turning point.
Then do your teacher's method. Something like that. That's fair. Then get what you need. That's fair. Let's just say that is correct. Then what are you going to do with your teacher's method? Knowing the answer key. You now have an answer key, a very reliable one. Let's see you do your teacher's method. Okay, Aiden. You got the speed. You got the frequency. You even got time. But that's not surprising considering that it's an echo question, right?
You need to use frequency to find echo.
You're not using your no. You're not using your. You're good. Let me think.
Velocity times time is the okay. Velocity times time.
All right. Yeah. I see you use this, so use it. Okay, you're using your teacher's method, Nicholas. It's fine, I guess. Looks good to me. Now, does this give you the same answer as just now?
Yeah.
All right, good. Right, then you can find your intersection. Find the intercept. You know how to write.
The turning point x is -3, but my one is not -3. It's positive.
So, according to your teacher's method, he doesn't give an explanation yet. Look at page 5. Look at page 5, please. Nicholas, page 5 on the Jamboard, please.
Oh, Jamboard.
If this is -4, this is +4. Did your note or your teacher say something like that?
That's -4, that's +4, and that's +4, then that's minus.
In your case, it will be a minus. Whether your teacher explained or not, well, I guess you can see that. You can look at it.
Okay.
That will always be true. Okay, Aiden, you're trying to use the formula, right? Are you sure you understand the situation?
I'm not very sure what's happening, but then they give frequency and they give the.
Oh yeah, actually.
I don't want you to analyze what the teacher give you. I don't want you that. That's not how I train you. Yeah? I never train you to use formula only. Now you tell me, why do you say that this situation is an echo? Please tell me.
Because I see like the thing got reflected.
And the question also says, so you must be correct, correct? Must
Yeah.
be correct. Now, the most basic formula is VF lambda, correct?
Yeah.
V equals to F lambda. And you just leave it there. Okay, don't panic too much. Don't force yourself. V equals to F lambda. I'm not sure whether it's useful or not. Okay, and you know that there's another formula that we can use, which is?
Distance equals to speed over time. Or speed times time.
Very good. Speed times time. Now, by right, a wave does have a frequency. They tell you the frequency, right? A wave does have a frequency. So they tell you the frequency. A wave also have a speed. Do they tell you the speed?
Yeah.
All right. Do they tell you the lambda?
No.
All right. So there is no need for them to tell lambda because you can find the lambda. I suppose the question is whether you need to find the lambda or not. Because you can. Do you think you need?
I don't think need.
All right. Then leave it there first. No need to erase. Yeah. There's no need to erase. Okay. Hold your OCD back. Let's look at the other universal formula. Okay. You do have the speed, right? You do have the speed.
Yeah.
Right? You do have the time. They actually give you the time.
I have the speed.
So if you want to, you can find a certain distance. I don't know what that distance is. I want you to think about it. Right?
How do you find the time though? The time.
I'm very surprised. You're not reading the question yet. That one I don't like. I don't like you not reading the question.
0.40 can be turned into a time somehow.
Read the full phrase, please. Read the full phrase, please.
The ultrasound transducer in figure 5.2 emits sound wave of frequency 50 kHz. Is it 1/3?
And then?
Okay, the time delay between transmission and...
there you go. The time delay.
Also, you can't use that because it's just a time delay.
Oh, no. Tell me why in an echo situation, there is a time delay.
Because when you Because it has to be reflected back off the surface first.
And isn't that the situation here?
But then the unit is,
Yes or no?
yeah, but then the unit is in seconds. Oh, that is milliseconds.
Yes, that is millisecond.
I read it as
Yes.
meter per second.
Which is not. There is no, your OCD person, you should not have missed the fact that there is no curve. There is no curve there. Your OCD, use it to your advantage. Don't be OCD as your weakness, OCD as your advantage.
Yeah.
All right, Nicholas, you do found the intersect, isn't it? You did find the intersect. It's an ugly intersect, okay, understand? I see what you mean. See what you mean. But you are very likely correct. Nicholas, you are very likely correct. Very likely. Good. And then your class 3 is wonderful. Wonderful skill, Nicholas. All the points that you sketch are correct, I believe. Oh, goodness. I said things too fast. I said things too fast.
What? The graph looks weird.
Okay, almost all the points are correct except for one particular point. And you already know what that point is, but you sketch it wrongly. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to take back my praise. I'm sorry. You gotta figure out your mistake. Then I will give back the praise. Yes.
Oh my God.
You want the mark or not, right? You want the mark or
already
not?
knew what kind of
Aiden,
curve it
Aiden,
was.
I need to see the 4 second. Why is there a 4 second there?
I already knew what
Millisecond
kind of curve
converted
it
to,
was. I still
oh,
put it wrong way.
Are you serious? 0.4
Yeah.
millisecond is 4 seconds. You're serious, eh?
the other way around.
Come on, Aiden. You're a math student. Come on, come on. It's not a physics problem. It's a math problem. See a second. Still looking good so far. Adilio, still looking good.
Yeah, just forget what I did just now. That one is
I wish I
lost to time. It's just a burning memory.
yeah, totally, yeah. So,
It's
feel the
just a
shame, Nicholas.
burning memory.
Feel the shame. Yeah, feel the shame and never repeat it again. I mean, it will be, it will be it will be not nice if you do that in exam, right? Because your skills are good. What happened? Okay, good drawing now, Nicholas. Very good drawing. What? Sorry, Aiden, could you flip one more time?
Oh my.
I missed it just. No, Aiden, oh, come on.
0.0.
Physics is shutting down your mind. Your math. I'm gonna go to page 4. Go with me to page 4, Jamboard, please.
Yeah.
Come on. Millisecond, right? You gotta tell me what milli means. Please tell me.
10 to the power of minus
Very good.
1.
Very good.
Is it minus?
Okay. Okay, like this. This is preventable, okay? I don't want you to be like this. Show me a millimeter in your ruler.
Millimeter.
In your ruler has a millimeter. Show yourself. So you know, yeah? You know that's the millimeter, right? Again, sorry. Just show me what is millimeter in your ruler. I just want to make sure you know.
Is this thing here?
Very good. Now show me what's meter. Or rather, you imagine what is a meter. Can you imagine what's a meter?
It's 100 cm.
No, I really mean that physically, what is a meter? If you do not know, I'm asking you to stand up right now. Stand up.
Okay, stand up.
Oh, sorry. Your waist to your feet is 1 meter. Look at that. Okay, that is 1 meter. Your waist to your feet. Understand? Your body contains meter, your ruler contains millimeter. Now you're gonna tell me yes or no. 1 meter, 1 millimeter is 10 to the power minus 1 meter. Are you sure about that?
10 to the power.
Does it look like it?
No.
It doesn't look like it because you are right. That is not what it looks like. Try again. A meter is that long. A millimeter is that short. What is the likely power minus here?
Like a higher number. So this 10 is that this 10 refers to 10 meters. So 10, oh, not 10 meter. cm is minus 3.
Minus
No,
2.
minus
Minus 2.
Yeah, so millimeter will be minus 3.
Wonderful. Let's do that.
Minus 3. 0. Minus 3. 0. 0.
Now, Nicholas, what are you doing? Are you happy with your answer? Because we only did two questioning. This is, I wish for more speed.
Okay, wait.
Okay, what are you doing? You seem very busy, with your clicking,
Okay, that's
You seem very busy, Nicholas. That one I don't like anymore, yeah?
okay.
If you are very busy, you can do your own homework, yeah?
Should I do one
Yeah,
more?
you can do your own homework. Okay, Nicholas, you understand me? You have AMAT, Are you saying that your AMAT have no problem at all?
Okay, wait, let me take
If your
out my-
AMAT is brilliant, then I don't mind, spending 2 hours, 1 hour,
It's
two
not that I have
questions
no
with you.
problem, but like, oh wait, how about
But you're very
I take out my
busy, yeah?
textbook? I take out my textbook.
Show me your problem with AMAT. You don't look like a person with trouble.
To determine number of wavelength, must I go and find out the V equals to F lambda, the lambda verse?
No, it's much easier than that.
Don't.
Tell me what's wavelength first. Tell me, just tell yourself what's one wavelength first.
V over F.
Well, I mean, go ahead and find it in that sense.
So I find what is lambda first.
That might come out useful. That might.
Oh, I don't. Thing is,
Nicholas,
okay.
you just tell me, AMAT is brilliant or AMAT got problem? Just tell me that.
Oh my god.
Now you're busy with something else, isn't it, Nicholas? Okay, let's take a break. You focus with what you want to do first.
No,
You're a very
I was
busy
talking I was talking
person.
my
You're a very
mom.
busy
Talking my
person.
mom.
Ah, right. Would you please finish talking to your mom first?
I finished already. I'm trying to find exercises.
Just tell me, AMAT got problem or not?
Not yet. I'm quite good.
Not yet. Then
Okay,
let's spend a very relaxing tempo. Do this last half an hour. Let's just do one more question in email. And that's call it a day. Shall we do that?
Okay.
All right, let's do that. Okay, that seems to be the tempo you like. I'm pushing you, you don't want to move. I don't want to push you anymore.
No, because for EMF, I'm still okay with it. Probably we can do some exercises.
Let's just wait until AMF becomes hard, then we talk about it lah.
So like Wednesday?
I don't know.
You want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe not. Wait.
I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you. You're the one relaxed, I'm the one kanjong. I'm a bit confused here. With EMAT, you're very slow.
Okay.
Looks good, Aiden. Good. Can you show me what you're doing?
Me?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I'm only seeing what you have done since the last 15 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
How do you link like the particles only sliding about their fixed positions to the fact that their wavelength is faster?
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm reading
yeah.
one more time. I teach you one thing regarding weight, Aiden. One thing. Come on. Remember what I teach you. I teach you something regarding VF and lambda. One of them, what?
Frequency always stays
Come
the
on,
same.
remember.
Frequency always stays the same.
All right, which is nice. I teach you some other thing. Either V or lambda. Come on, take a pick.
Velocity, the V will always, with a lower lambda, there will be a higher V.
No,
You know,
that's just math. That's not physics. That's not physics. That's just math. The medium, come on, the medium.
the medium will affect the V.
Very good. And I even teach you what happened to sound when you change medium. Is it faster or slower? What happened to light? Do you remember that somewhat?
Yeah, they're opposite each other, light and sound.
All right, then again, tell me, is that applicable here?
Yeah,
Tell me, repeat what I said. There's a medium change here. The V should change. In what way?
the V
I'm monitoring you, Nicholas.
is slower because it's opposite of light.
Come on. Let's repeat this again. This is now metal versus water, right? Metal
Yeah,
versus water, correct?
What?
The medium is metal going to water is more dense or less dense?
more dense going to less dense.
Good. And in that case, for sound, are you sure? I'm testing you. Yeah? Are you sure it's going from faster to slower? Just to check.
When sound
Just
goes
to
through
test you.
metal, is it fast or slow when it goes through metal?
The question is whether it is denser makes sound faster or slower. That's the question.
If
That's
denser
what you need
makes
to memorize.
if a denser medium makes light slower, then a denser medium should make sound faster.
Your memorization is fine. Does it help you here? That's the question.
Oh, because the velocity is fast. Oh, wrong.
Metal to water, water
What?
less dense. So
It's
speed.
wrong. Huh?
Metal
Can I check, Nicholas? You're not helping me out here. Work it out, Aiden. Work it out. Work it out. Yeah, come on. You're already correct. Work it out. Your -1 and your -1 and 2 is fine, Nicholas. Your -1 and 2 is fine.
Math
Your
error.
intercept. Oh, yeah. Correct. There is no intercept. In this case, there's no intercept.
Wait, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
there is no intercept.
It's a going up.
Correct.
And the turning
Correct.
point and the Y is 2. So yeah, of course there's no intercept. Yeah, sure.
Correct. That's part of experience. Okay, Aiden, good. Okay. Just to confirm, Aiden, you did answer the question.
Yeah.
Increasing the number of wavelength, you haven't answered the question. You haven't. You are almost there. Come on. You're almost there. You're still not answering the question.
Must I really link back to the question? Number of ultras.
Oh,
Number
dear.
of wavelength is greater than when it was in the thick rock.
Oh. Okay, Aiden, come on. Look at the Jamboard. P equals to F lambda, right? P is the same, right?
Yeah.
Frequency is there. Frequency drop, lambda.
Increase.
Oh, come
Drop
on.
as well.
Drop. When the wavelength drop, then what?
When the wavelength drop,
Now look at this question. Look at the situation. The wavelength drop. Then what?
then there'll be a greater amount of wavelengths.
Yes. And you didn't explain it that way. I don't think you get the mark here. The wavelength drop part. Now, Aiden, you say they're OCD, right? I can accept that. Now, let's see whether you can accept this. If you write this, I'll tell you what happened as a physics teacher. When a physics teacher sees this, he's happy. He knows that you're thinking. And then you say F constant. V drops because less dense medium. We say that. And then lambda decreases. Therefore, number of lambda increases. I'm not writing proper English, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my point. I am not writing proper English. And believe it or not, when a teacher sees this, he's actually happy.
Yeah.
Because he fully understands you and he totally accepts this in physics. Don't do this in English paper. Now, you're an OCD person. Can you accept this kind of way of answering?
Yeah, I prefer that kind of way.
Then answer it this way because it's so much better for your thinking. You don't have to be bothered by the English. Okay. You have to just use English sparingly. That's all.
Okay, John, done. Everything.
Okay, good. Any other question?
No. You want to do some AMF exercises? I feel like that will be better.
Yep. Let me see your topic. Okay, let me see your topic.
Let me see if I can find some questions that I feel like could be maybe.
Now, Aiden, are you going to write down in my style or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we can do this one question here. So what this one is?
Oh, this is AMAT, really? Really? Huh?
What?
A bit surprised. But go ahead. Go ahead. Copy paste into the Jamboard and I'll follow you.
Well, I'll take a piece of foolscap.
Sure thing. This thing. Oh. Aiden, I cannot follow you very well. You okay? Yeah. You're just checking.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try to do at least one more.
What is wave motion?
We say in the simplest way possible. Okay, let me put it this way. This is a wave which is not, oh, that's not helpful. A wave which travels from one point in space to another point. Oh, that's so complicated.
Okay, of course.
A wave which travels in a certain direction. Maybe that's what they're aiming for. Because in JC you learn what they call stationary wave. Then you make that, it kind of makes more sense to you. There are waves which don't travel and there are waves which travel.
Oh,
Okay. Right. Okay, Nicholas, are you putting? Oh, you're putting. Okay, Nicholas, those numbers are very ugly. I strongly suggest that you do my method first. Strongly suggest.
Negative B
Right.
to AC. To A, not to AC.
Over to A, yeah. It's just so much more calming. When things get hard.
Nice. I forgot. Question 16.
Yep, that's fancy.
So
Needed, yeah, that's fine.
2AB. Negative B over 2A.
Aiden, is this the first time you see a rarefaction and compression? Looks like not.
Sure.
is it
I
here?
don't think
That's a compression.
we
It's okay. Nick, you gotta stick with the fraction, please. You gotta stick with the fraction.
even if the X.
What do you mean by X then? Nicholas, stop this, yeah, stop this. What is A, what is B, and what is C? You tell me. What is A, what is B, and what is C?
This is A. This is
Who is
B.
A? And that will be wrong.
Huh?
Let's get this very clear, yeah. Let's get this very clear, yeah. A is the guy in front of X squared. B is the guy in front of X. Get this right.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh my.
You're a math student. You're a math student. Come on. You're no longer
I-
just an E-math student.
Okay.
A should be easy, Aiden.
Is that just copy the answer down from here?
Yeah, I can just continue. I think we better go to B. Go to B. You can calculate later.
I don't know how to even calculate that, but yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on. The two universal formula. You say that you don't know, but you haven't tried your physics. Come on. Open your mind. Open your mind.
You never give
You
me
go
any
and do.
number.
You go and do A.
If you don't give
Go
any
and do A.
number,
Go and do A.
give
Just
me
draw
what
just write down the two formula. Write down the two formula for me. Come on. I'm opening your mind right now.
what formula?
Negative
V equals
B.
F lambda.
Come on. The two universal formula. Come on. Come on. I've write down 3 times for you today. The two universal formula. Come on.
V equals
Write down.
F.
Write down.
Okay.
Right. That's one. There's another universal formula. Adelio, that's fine. Come on. My method doesn't stop here. Come on. Okay, then look at the question. Just clarify one by one. What do they want? They want distance, right?
Yeah.
So by right, we definitely are using the second one. Okay, slowly. Then by right, you should either know both V and T or they should be giving you both V and T. That's just how it goes, the question. Okay? So do you know or do they give? More likely, you know and they give. I'm trying to convince you this. You read properly. Your reading skill not very good. That is the speed which you know. You're supposed to know this. So that's fair. The speed you know. Yeah. So what is left is time. By right, they give you.
Yeah, 365 days is.
Good.
Oh.
Nicholas, my method doesn't stop here. Nicholas,
Wait,
come on.
wait, wait. I'm trying to
Nicholas, my
see.
method
I'm trying
doesn't
to
stop
see.
here. Be quick.
Okay, okay.
This speed is not enough for A-math. Aiden, do you have the time? It's a very big number.
Yeah, because it's very annoying.
Mhm. Using your calculator.
365 days. Every day is 24 hours. Must it go down to second, right? Yeah, second. 24 hours.
You have to go down to second. Yes.
And in 24 hours, there are how many?
How many minutes? How many minutes? Go to minutes. 1 hour, how many minutes?
60.
Good. And then 1 minute, how many seconds? That's how you go down.
From 60.
Stop. Okay, stop. Look. Logic, please. Logic, yeah, logic. Okay, activate your mind. Activate. You're a bright person, Aiden. You also, Nicholas. Right? Both of you are bright. Okay. Now, Aiden, that's how you go from year to second. In 1 year, how many days? 365, right?
Yeah.
In 1 day, how many hours?
24.
Yeah, which I don't see any 24 right now. Am I seeing it wrongly? Do I see any 24 right
I
now?
multiplied 24 already just now.
I see what you mean. Then in 1 day, how many minutes? And then in 1 minute, how many seconds? Okay,
Oh,
right.
in one day there's 24 hours, and in every hour there's 60 minutes.
And then in every minute, there's 60 seconds. Just go like that, man.
3 point.
Okay. Nicholas, let's say you got your TP, right? Let's say you got your TP. Can we go on and do one?
Mm-hmm. So the
Can we do that right now? Right now?
express 90. Okay, wait. So it'll be A? There's no A. What's the A?
There is an A. There is an A. That A is the same as the A. Come on. There is an A. If you do not know, do your teacher's method, which is going to be very troublesome lah. Can't imagine that.
Oh yeah, A is that 90 or 88. Yeah.
9/80, yes. Come on. So far, so good, Aiden. You do get the answer lah. Good for you.
It's just an echo again. Like it echo back. Oh, okay, never mind. Transmitted.
If you do not know and they don't draw, right? Not drawing is, makes the question harder. Can you at least draw something to help yourself? If I tell you, it's less helpful for you, man. Can you at least draw something to confirm whether it's an echo or not? Nicholas, very good so far.
It's not an echo.
Very, very good. It is not echo, and I totally agree with you. Again, you have the two universal formula lah. Either one should work. Looking good, Nicholas. Come on, your bracket. Good. Nice. Very good. And then plus. Nice. Very good. Minus. Good. And that will be your nice answer. Please check the answer key. Such a terrible answer, right? Check the answer key. Just clarifying to you, Aiden, right? Light years, 100,000 light years. Now tell me, light years is, speaking about distance, time, velocity, or something else?
Light year is speaking about distance.
You are absolutely correct. Nicholas, is the answer correct?
Yeah.
Very good. As you can tell, my method at least works pretty normal even when the numbers are terrible. Which is why I teach you the method. Because when things get hard, the method is not hard. Now, Nicholas, this is to seal the deal, okay? Would you like to try your teacher's method here?
No.
But why not? But why not? According to you, lah.
All the numbers are, as you said, disgusting number. And if
It is
I
disgusting.
ever try to do my teacher's method, I'm gonna suffer.
You will. And that is true for most people. It's just not normal, these numbers. It's just not normal. But it can happen, you see. It can happen. Now, that means you have to watch out how your teachers do things. Because my method is actually a very acceptable method. Some teacher will
I'll
therefore
try
accept it
doing this in
by
homework
right.
and see if they accept or not.
Correct. Will she accept or not? Because it is a very acceptable method.
My AMF and EMF
Let's test the water.
different, so.
And they will have different preferences.
Yeah, so I will try for both. It should
I'll
be
tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, Nicholas. At the end, the examiner is not your EMAT and AMAT teacher at the end. At the end, the examiners are O-level examiner. You understand, right?
That means they should be able to.
They do accept. They do accept.
Yeah.
So you have to bear with your teacher if they don't accept for a while. You understand, yeah?
They should accept. So
I hope so. I hope your teacher is good that way. Keston, I see you, yeah? 1 more minute, yeah? The rest should be finished. Okay, Nicholas, you have one more minute. So far, yeah, slow but steady lah.
We finished
okay.
Going through some questions, 3 questions and part 1. So that's good.
Probably needs to be faster lah, but for today it's okay lah. Today it's okay. Then Nicholas, I'm glad that we solved the sound problem. That's the happiest thing for me today, and I'm glad that you kind of see the benefits of the method I introduced. That's the second thing I'm speak. Anything else from you, Nicholas?
No.
Then I will see you on Wednesday, I believe.
Okay. Thank you.
On your video at 6. Remember? Yes. On your video at 6.
Bye.
I'll see you, Nicholas. Bye. Aiden, last help. Anything else I can do?
This one I know I'm missing an arrow because there's an A here. So what is it that I'm missing?
I'll help you for the last one, yeah, because I do notice there's a lot of hard questions behind. However, this means good news, Aiden. This means good news. Finally, we get your school standard. Finally. This did this happen last year or not? Like teacher giving you a very useful booklet of questions.
It's a new thing this year, I guess. I mean, year 4's getting.
Very good. Very good. This is good news. It's not bad. The question level are excellent. Keston, please wait a little bit. Good. Now, what is B?
B is here.
Now, what is B? I'm not sure. Okay. Now, at question A, there is no such thing as B. So right now, you're focusing on the wrong thing. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
You're focusing on the wrong thing. So, oh, you mean that's the B? Okay. Okay. I just ignore B for now. Okay. Or rather, I'll truly ignore it. Now, mark I the position of this image, which is to say, I believe it is the image of O, correct? So the image of O is here, and then you should mark this as I, correct?
Yeah.
Now, the light needs to shine, logic of physics, the light needs to shine from spot O to A, correct? Spot O to A, because that's how we see spot O, correct?
Yeah.
Does this make sense? So, very simple, a bit of agak-agak here, bit of agak-agak, like that. I'm so sorry, that's a arrow. Now, do you understand what I'm saying? I am going from O to A through the mirror because I cannot go to a direct route. That's fair. Now, do you know why they ask you to I first? Because the easiest way to draw this point is to go through I. There you go. That is the secret. The secret is for you. You're aiming at the wrong point. You're aiming at the wrong point. This is totally wrong in your teacher's eye because your A should be going, so to
towards
speak,
the eye.
straight to the eye, straight to the eye. That's the secret. That's why they ask you for eye first. They're trying to help you. They were trying to help you. That's the secret. Your teacher see, oh, you're not going to eye. Whack. What? Understand?
Yeah.
This itself is already challenging. You're drawing the wrong line first. You're totally drawing the wrong line first. You should be drawing A to I first. A to I first, please.
And I'm just repairing the part that I erased.
There you go. A to I. Go. And then you immediately realize your first line is not. Oh, you're trying to do that. Okay, that one I no comment. But no, okay, I will go to Keston ya, Aiden. Okay, you can feel free to stay, but I'll pay attention to Keston. Aiden, hopefully I will see you with many questions in next Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Aiden.
Bye.
Keston, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, by right, there is another student, but he is sick. So, one-on-one today. Excellent time, yeah?
Okay.
Your voice is a bit soft, but it is clear. I'm okay with that. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Do you have the phone holder?
Yeah.
Do you know how to use it?
I just don't know how to use the controller.
Oh, controller not important at all. The light is usually also not important.
Okay.
What you have is not a camera, it's just a phone holder. So what's important is that you put your phone on the holder, and that's where things get a bit complicated. Okay. Is it okay if we deal with the phone holder first? It'll make our tuition much better.
Yeah.
Can you take a picture using your phone, send through WhatsApp? Show me your current shape of the phone holder. You must be trying to make it stand already.
Okay. Sent you already.
Looks nice. Now I'm going to share my screen so that you can see what I'm asking you to do. Let's say my screen, right? Okay. Can I confirm a few things? Have you screw and lock this part?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now this part will extend very long. I need you to extend the first section, the second section, and the third section to expose a very special joint between second and third. I need you to use your strength and pull out that special joint.
No, I sent you another picture.
Okay. Oh, just very good. That special joint, you can now do a 90-degree bend. Please do that. I'm gonna bend this now, right? So now sections again. Section. Okay, tell me when you're done. The bend should be very effortless. If it is not effortless, maybe you can expose it a bit more.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. Now this whole jaw thing is currently, I believe, limping like that, correct? Something like that. It's limping.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a spin like this, and it will be able to stay like that. Please, right? If this is confusing, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the jaw is it's not limping anymore. Your phone, which needs to have zoom, main camera below. Okay, main camera below. Your phone should be able to fit between the two jaw. No damage whatsoever. The jaw is quite nice. Could you please try that? It's your paper.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in already.
Yeah.
Would you please try on the zoom on your phone and then show me the video? A few more things to do.
Okay, wait.
Stop my screen sharing. Yes, then I'm seeing your zoom. Okay, it's something to turn on. No, looks good, Caston. Can you switch the camera to the wonderful. Okay, good. Good. Now, Caston, I'm going to ask you to do a few things for me. This is almost done. This is almost perfect. I'm going to show you my video. Okay. Here I have my phone, right? Your phone is currently facing down. This is the main camera, right? So I'm looking at very nice. Now I need you to do this to your phone. The jaw can do that. Do this to your phone so they enter landscape mode. It means I want the zoom out. Wonderful. Your zoom is now in landscape mode. Secondly, you're using Android, isn't it? Let me just confirm.
Yeah. Yes.
Wonderful. I want you to just use your pinch motion to to zoom in a little bit only, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You'll make it a bit bigger. You can usually do that. Wonderful. This is nice. This is very nice. Okay. Now, lastly, look at me. When you're writing on your paper will get slanted. That's just usually how people write. I do not want you to adjust your paper. I want you to notice that the jaw can turn like this. Would you please try that? The jaw can turn like this. Like that. Later on, this will be useful for you. Yeah. Last thing about this phone holder. The phone holder, are you a left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
If you're a right-hander, the phone holder should be on the left, so not to disturb your hand. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, your phone should not be blocking your view. Your phone shouldn't be, disturbing or annoying you. It should be higher. Then you can zoom in one. Is it disturbing you?
I can make it higher.
Okay. Make it higher and then just zoom in later. Totally fine one. Okay. Now, thirdly, you will notice you're adjusting, I like it a lot, and then your video is currently upside down. So I just want you to do this for me, do in a reverse landscape for me, and then you'll be fine one. Don't turn the jaw. Do a more like a landscape thingy on your phone.
Yeah.
Like do it the proper landscape, something like that. Yeah. See, got it. Okay, good, good. Okay, good. By right, I can see you're working live and very well. By right, yeah. Now I'm going to turn off my video. Your video is important for me. Your face and my face, no need much. If you find that the shadow is annoying, the phone holder serves as a lamp also. Is the shadow annoying?
Not really.
Okay, but you can turn on the lamp if you wish to. Now, let's try one more thing. Would you please write something in pencil? Maybe just write down your name.
Wait, let me get a pencil.
Sure thing. Okay, good. Now, I want you to, in your laptop, in your laptop, you can also see your own video, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I need you to screenshot. Hey, no, don't erase, don't erase. Never mind, never mind, never mind. So for example, you have written something. I can do a screenshot of your screen. I do that, and then I put it in yesterday's Jamboard. Would you please access yesterday's Jamboard? Go to page 3.
Yeah.
Right, are you in page 3? Because I'm not seeing. Okay. So I was copy pasting your screen there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So let's say you've written something and they say, I'll say, oh, this is right, this is wrong, you do this and you do that. This is how I mainly communicate with you, of course, through Jamboard. And
Yeah.
but you do not have to do the Jamboard too much. I wish that you will stick to paper if that's important, right? Jamboard is an additional effort to you. I don't want you to waste time. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to see your working. You need to see my working. You see through Jamboard. I need to see your working. I see through video. Okay. So the last thing to do is sometimes I need you to copy paste or screenshot yourself. Do you know how to screenshot?
Yeah.
Then please screenshot and paste it to the Jamboard. Just to show that you can. Right, bit long. This should be a very fast process, then it is not annoying. Looks good. Okay, let's see. Keston, do you know the shortcut for screenshotting and cropping?
Yeah.
The window button, shift and S button. Correct.
I'm using Mac.
I'm sorry, you're saying, sorry.
I'm using Mac.
You're missing. Oh, but you have your own shortcut. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But it's a bit slower.
Totally fine. Now, technically, this is done, no? If there is anything regarding this process, that you find slow or cumbersome or annoying, don't hesitate and tell me. Later on, you'll find out as you do. Okay. From my side, it is perfect, but I don't want it to be annoying to you. That's not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question regarding all this stuff?
No.
All right, the technical stuff done. That's done. Usually at the start, I will ask you for some updates, right? So that's what I'm going to do, right? Update, please, Keston.
On.
On, I guess your priority is chemistry, right? So I guess update on chemistry.
I'm not sure because like my school hasn't really taught much.
Understood. So not much changes from the trial.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's at the end of our update. Simple, right? Just to clarify, no homework also.
No.
Then we are free to do whatever you want, right? And we should do useful things, right? So initiative-wise, I will ask you first. Keston, what do you think we should do today?
Like, it's like a topic or a worksheet.
That's up to you. If you think you should be doing something or you should be asking something or clarifying something, we should discuss first. We should discuss first. You're a man with a mind. I want to know what. I want to know what you're worried about. I want to know how you think, if you don't mind sharing.
Actually, it's better to like do a paper because I don't really have any problems with the topics that I've learned already.
You don't have any concept. You don't need to clarify anything.
No.
Everything is fine.
I also
A
think
paper
like
is fine.
I think it's better to like because it's easier to find out the problems when I do the paper.
I totally agree with you. Good. Now, I do have my stack of paper, especially online. That's why I share with you the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my stack or do you have your own? Totally fine both.
I think we'll use yours faster.
All right. Okay, so let's get used to the Google Drive. You need to access the Google Drive. So believe it or not, I will ask you to choose a paper. Right? I don't choose the paper one. Right? Anything you choose, I'm okay with. You are going to choose the paper. So go to your Google Drive, find the folder I shared with you. If you have a trouble, please tell me.
It's 4. I mean, it's 5.
Okay. If you are in, you will see quite a lot of folders, right?
Yeah.
Choose any year there is no COVID year. Usually we avoid COVID years, maybe they adjust the difficulty a bit lower, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, which year do you choose? It doesn't matter much.
2018.
2018.
Yeah.
You're going to go in 2018, and this is all prelim or SA2, right? Basically, SA2 is, I guess you could say it's prelim. If you go to the Sec 3 folder, you will find, Sec 3 SA2, right? Let's choose one randomly, up to you, whichever.
The second one.
The second one, which is 2018, right? Is an
Yeah.
SA1, I believe. It's an SA1, right? SA1 probably fine. That's okay. Got it. Okay. Now I want you to get used to looking at this. So I want you to share your screen. Will that be okay? We're gonna look at it together.
Okay.
If you do not want to share your screen, you tell me. I'll do it instead. Okay.
No, I can share.
Right. I'm not seeing anything though. You tell me if you have shared. I'm sorry. Did you say that you cannot share your screen? Sorry.
I can share.
No, right. Tell me when you're done because I'm not seeing it. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, there you go. Okay. Sorry. I missed your. I'm so sorry. I missed your screen. Okay, got it. Go up a bit. Sorry, go up a bit. Okay, you already at. Okay, so you already. Wait, what? Oh, you are at MCQ. Let me check one more time. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I want you to see some. Let's say one. Okay, I want you to. Oh, no, no, no. No, you just did a skip. That's not how Google Drive works. We can use this one also. You just change school, which is fine. Okay, got it. Okay, good. Now I want you to go to MCQ around question 25, I think. Just go down. Okay, stop there for 25. Yeah. Look at question 25 roughly. Is this something that you have done? Just want to confirm.
No.
Oh wow. You haven't done rusting.
No,
Oh, okay, fine. Now, question 24. It has something to do with the periodic table trends.
yeah, I got
Okay. I'm just curious. What do you think is question 24?
like you see what type of atom is it? Like is it group 13?
Yeah, you can definitely look at the periodic table. I do want you to look at the periodic table. Definitely. In fact, you should be able to identify who is this immediately because they're telling you the ID already. Proton number 19 is clearly somebody, right? You want to know who that is. Okay, the periodic table should be on top, I think. Yeah. If you have a physical periodic table, better. If not, then we have only
Good
Okay,
potassium.
now I'm just going to tell you first. I'm just going to tell you first. Periodic table 19. Right. Very okay. Let's search and everything, right? And proton number 19 is potassium. Right. Potassium is in group. Are you interested in the group?
1.
Yes, it is in group 1. What do you think the answer?
D.
D as in
Oh.
duck.
Yes.
Okay, and you will be correct, right? Any questions other than that?
No.
Okay, now let's go to 25. So now I know around 25 you haven't seen it. So let me confirm 26 also you haven't seen this. It's supposed to be redox.
I got learn redox. I'm learning redox.
Right. 27 is blast furnace, part of metal. Have you done blast furnace?
I don't think so.
All right. Then look at it this way. Question 24 is Sec 3 for you. Question 25 is Sec 4 for you. So Sec 4 for you is around 16, around 40% of this MCQ. That's just roughly how it's, right? That sounds about right. Do you want to discuss MCQ Sec 3, MCQ Sec 4, or do you prefer the paper 2 one?
Paper 2.
Let's go to paper 2. Paper 2 is a bit random lah. Oh, there's look at question A1, Sec 3 or Sec 4. Have you done it?
Periodic table.
Is this easy for you? Because usually people don't have trouble with this.
I guess.
Then let's look at part 3 lah. Let's look at part A3 and let's see whether oh. Okay. Now, what do you think? A might no. Okay, let's look at element A. Yeah? Let's look at table element A. You have metal, you have non-metal, you have ionic substance. What do you think A is?
Metal.
All right. Then element A is found at area Y, right? A metal is found there. Are you okay with that or not?
That.
Y is a bit there. Is that okay for you?
I thought metals are on the left side.
You are correct. And are also on the thin middle side. On the thin middle side. Okay. And then, but that's not really true, In the periodic table, go to the periodic table. Okay. When they say non-metal, they don't say left-hand side, right-hand side. Go up, go down a bit. Go down a bit. Okay, I will have to. No. The other way. You gotta allow me annotation. Can you do that?
Oh.
You somehow allow me annotation.
Yeah, I got
Can
it.
make it down. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so make it that one. Aluminium, according to you, metal or not?
Metal.
Yeah. So actually, you have some metal here. Now let's ask silicon. Silicon, according to you, metal or not? If you know that.
Non-metal.
Non-metal. So what they say to you is that, hey, look, there's a staircase here. Look. So it is true that boron is non-metal. If you don't know, I'll tell you. They consider it non-metal. But the staircase goes like this, something like that. So the metal non-metal boundary looks more like this. Germanium is considered a metal. Something like that. Is it considered? Let's say it's considered. Why am I saying this to you? Do you know the staircase? Let me just confirm. Do you know the staircase?
Yes.
Then, well, let's go back to Y. Let's explain this. Now, does it bother you that metal is at Y? I guess that's the question. Does it bother you? Back to the staircase. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. It is. It's crazy. I know what they mean. Oh, how come? Oh, it's scary, isn't it? Okay. Have your teacher ever mentioned something called No, your teacher have mentioned that. Okay, now let me show you something. No, I know how to. No, they didn't go through that. No. Now look at the density. Look at the density. I'm gonna ask you to pay attention to density. That's not something they tell you before. The density of water is
1.
1 gram per centimeter cube. This guy, which you think is metal, has a density of twice of water. Now you use your own sense, okay? Nobody can tell you right or wrong. Does it feel weird or does it feel about right?
About right.
I can tell you from my experience, this unfortunately is an experience thing. The metals are definitely heavy, much heavier than water. And this is probably more like a metal density, which is like, quite high compared to water. You remember the density of a mercury, which is a liquid metal.
No.
13.6 gram. You should have kind of come across that number from physics. You do take physics, right?
Yeah.
Now, based on that, 13.6 is definitely a dense metal, but metal is usually less dense, but not up to 2. So 2 is not considered very common for metal. I'm trying my best to tell you that you need to consider that this might not be a metal. Based on your Sec 3 knowledge, you should be able to guess or have a candidate who is.
Is it like a covalent?
I'm so sorry, you say?
Is it like a covalent compound?
Which is it possible for a covalent compound to have a very high melting of boiling point,
No.
even higher than metal?
Mm.
Yes, it is possible. Of course, it is possible. Your Sec 3 is in test here. They call it gigantic covalent for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Right. So when we talk about simple covalent bond, we talk about gigantic covalent bond. Is there any gigantic covalent bond that you know that conducts electricity?
Graphite.
Which the chemical symbol will be?
Or carbon.
And will that make sense for area Y?
No. Wait. Yeah, no.
Yes, it does. Yes. Where's the stair? Now you do for me the stair. I need to know whether you know the stair. Where's the stair? Very nice stair. So area Y is, to the right of the stair, right? To the right of the stair. Now where's carbon? Which is kind of to the right of the stair, if that makes some sense. Right? Again, what do you think? Does that make sense or not?
Yeah, I saw it wrong.
Right. So very likely it's carbon. Based on density, that also makes some sense. I don't know the density of carbon, but I know it's not as dense as metal. That one. Okay.
I thought graphite has low melting boiling point.
All right. Now, graphite is something you found on your pencil, correct?
Yeah.
Are you sure that graphite, which is exactly what we're talking about, are you sure that graphite melts at a low melting point? Are you sure? Based on your experience or knowledge, because there's no way to tell one.
I thought it's the hexagonal structure thing that has weak intermolecular bonds.
There is a weak intermolecular bond between the layers, only between the layers, which causes it to be very brittle, which is graphite can break easily. That's why you use it as a pencil. That one's correct. That doesn't mean that the layer itself melts. Doesn't mean that.
Okay.
The layer itself has a very hard time melting, but they can slide between each other. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
So in general, it is still a soft solid look. That's the result of a soft solid. Your questions are good. I do want to make sure you are clear.
Okay.
Clear, yeah?
Yeah.
You sure? No more doubts? All right, good.
No.
Good. As for how to explain this is a matter of expressing yourself in English. Now, do you have problem expressing yourself in words, or you can do it once you know the answer?
I know how to, like, I know the general idea, but I don't know how to get all 2 marks.
Fair enough. Do you want to say I want to know how you construct a sentence lah. Since this is very likely to be carbon, let's just stick with carbon so that you can answer. Now, do you want to say it out to me, or do you want to type it out, or do you want to write it down? That's up to you. I want to see your sentence.
Mm. It has high melting boiling point and conducts electricity. So it's either metal or covalent structure. But since the
Gigantic covalent structure.
But since the density is not that high, it cannot be a metal. So that's why I think it's a giant covalent molecule, which is
which is there's a candidate called carbon or graphite at area Y of the periodic table. Something like that. That would be your final finishing statement.
You need to talk about the color.
The color. Well, dull gray supports the fact that it is not metal. Supports only, like supports, not necessarily true.
Okay.
So are you saying that you have to talk about everything? No, if those things are not contrary. So if dull gray feels wrong, you have to talk about it and explain. But if dull gray feels correct, yeah lah, non-metal or dull, what, you might not need to mention it.
Okay.
That's not the requirement to get 2 marks. But again, if it is weird, then they expect you to explain. The density, since you explain, feels like a good thing. I mean, why else would they give you a Your sentence structure is great because it's clear. It's using the information from the table, and maybe the ending statement can be better, but I see not much problems. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're okay, let's try another question first. I'm getting a hang of your problem. Right? Okay. Hey, look at that one. Okay, so let me confirm. Have you studied bonds and energy?
Yeah.
Bonds and energy are usually high mark, 3 or 4. Can you do this again?
Yeah. Okay.
Then if you don't mind, we'll just skip it lah. I want to know where you are not sure. All right. Haber process. Have you done that before?
Not yet.
The reversible reaction? No.
No.
They kind of like ammonia. So we'll skip this first, and I'll remember that to talk about because his total 10. But it's not that much. Okay, now this doesn't look at all like a chemistry question. This looks like a physics question. Correct?
Yeah.
Honestly, scary or not? If this is a chemistry test.
But I can understand it.
Then can I see you handle it? You feel free to ask me questions. You can ask me, it's not exam, but I want you to ask the question.
Is sodium thiosulfate like colorless?
A very good question. You don't know. But you are not supposed to know that. Now, what does that mean? Sorry. Let me start from the beginning. Do you know that chemistry exam, really likes to give you something new, something that you have never seen before, something that is actually outside of skills. Do you know that?
How do you explain?
Wait. You haven't answered my question.
Yeah. You see your question again.
No, you haven't answered my question.
You can repeat it again.
Do you know that chemistry exam likes to introduce something that is totally new outside the syllabus, intentional?
Yes.
Right. Then go up. Because you need to know the rules. The rule is if they introduce something new, sodium thiosulfate is new. You don't know, you don't know the color. There's no point racking your brain because you're not supposed to know. They know that. What's the rule for the question maker? Do you know what's the rule when they do that?
They have to give you the things you're supposed to know about it.
Correct. Now, I believe they did give you the information you need. You are asking a correct question, but they already anticipate your question and they are already giving you that. All you have to do is read.
Oh, it's not coloring.
Sodium thiosulfate might be colorless, might not. It doesn't matter. You don't know lah. But what they tell you is that if it reacts, it forms a yellow precipitate. That they do tell you. Now, which one matter? The information they give you or whether sodium thiosulfate originally is colorful or not? Does it matter or
No.
not? It matters a little bit. But looking at the graph, you also know already. Look at the graph, the light intensity is 90% at the start. So it must be not very colorless. It must be a little bit of a blur, don't know why. It must be. The graph did tell you also. Fair?
Yeah.
Good question. Now, ask more lah. And then if you're ready to answer, so
For B, right? Is it because of the remaining sodium thiosulfate?
the remaining sodium thiosulfate. I don't think so. Now tell me why the intensity decreased first. I'm not sure that you get that right. What do you think?
The yellow precipitate is not colorless. It's opaque-ish.
And therefore, I want you to construct a sentence that explains why the light intensity decreased. You're thinking about the right thing. Construct your sentence.
It's the hydrochloric acid will react with sodium thiosulfate, and the yellow precipitate form will block the light from reaching the light sensor.
No, you didn't get the 2 marks. Now, I want you to compare with my sentence structure and I want you to tell me what's the difference, okay? Yeah, I'm saying that the way you answer doesn't fully answer the question, even though you're already aiming at the right place. Okay, so now listen to me. He said light intensity decrease as reaction takes place. For example, you never pay attention to the reaction takes place. You don't do something like that. So I will say something like this. As you add more hydrochloric acid, more precipitate will be formed, and therefore it will block more light. Therefore, light intensity decreases. Okay, not the best ideal sentence, but do you notice a difference?
Yeah, you're comparing
Then,
with previous one.
I guess I'm using the graph and I'm saying that as the reaction progresses, as the reaction takes place, as you add more HCl, something like that. Now, do you sense that it matters or it doesn't matter?
Yes.
And I think so too lah. So we are currently either right or either wrong. Now, that's A. That's A. You can check the answer key if you want to. Now, B. Back to B, yes. Haven't you got a hint? If you don't get the hint, I will give you more hints.
I don't have the hint.
Now look at the time in the graph. The x-axis say time, which is a bit weird. So at around 19 seconds, kind of the light intensity no longer drops. Now let's look at page one fully. The first page fully. Now, the 5 centimeter cube of dilute hydrochloric acid are added. Does it continue adding, or will it stop? Somehow lah. Will it stop one day?
It will run out of HCl.
It'll run out. All right. Then HCl will run out. Let me give you another point of view. If the HCl never run out, will the reaction continues to decrease the light?
It will still stop after a while.
Why?
Let's run out of sodium thiosulfate.
Very good. Either one of them will run out. You're right. Right. So, do you have your answer or your hint for B?
Yeah, that's the reaction
Right.
stop.
Because no, probably not okay for one. Continue.
Because after 5 cm cube of HCl is added, there will be no more HCl and the reaction will stop.
And therefore,
And therefore no more yellow precipitate will be formed.
and therefore the acid doesn't 0%. That's one likely answer. There are other possibilities. In part C, you have a different kind of speed. Do you recognize the shape of this graph?
Rate of
Oh,
reaction.
no. I'm sorry. No, never mind. It is the rate of reaction, but it is light intensity, which looks like the rate of reaction. A bit weird, yeah? So let's see whether your rate of reaction matters or not here. Oh, it does matter. That's it. And can you explain if you think it's
Like it has the steepest gradient.
and therefore reaches the maximum amount of precipitate. Okay, fastest, right? I will add that phases lah. Now, the way you say to me, your sentences are very short and measured lah. I don't mind that. It also feels a bit incomplete. Now, is that how you usually write a very short sentence or a very short phrase?
No.
All right. Then for now, we'll stick with you saying it to me, and later on, I want to see you write a more complete. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
No. Is this what you think you want?
What do you mean?
Then let's try more. Yeah. Oh, it's continuing. Oh, goodness me. Wow. He's trying to do that. All right. So have you seen this formula before?
No.
No. And it's not a surprise for chemistry exam, because they always give you something new to use. And they have to tell you how to use it. Do you think you can use this new formula?
Yes.
Please do that then. Somehow. Tell me what you do with it, I guess.
It's just 1 over 41, 42.
41 or 42 lah. So I would say 42 or 43 lah, probably lah. Okay. And I guess that's about it. Right? I agree with you lah. That's 1 mark lah. Okay. Right, for 3 marks. Okay, a bit scary, yeah. Are you comfortable using collision theory?
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, we can skip. If not, you can try.
Uncomfortable.
Mhm.
No, what does it mean by above investigation? Because there's 4 of
Oh,
them.
I think. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, yes, I believe. Oh, this is a bad. Oh, wow. Okay. So I believe the question is structured a bit better. We have to guess. Are we talking about these four graphs or are we talking about the first graph? I feel that it is a bit bad. The question is phrased a bit bad. I have to make a guess. So my educated guess is that it's using this four graph because there's an effect of temperature which ties in very nicely with collisions. But this question is bad. I have to make a guess. Okay, so I'll take up the guessing for you. I'm saying that although this question must be talking about this four graph, can you give me your answer? Oh, bad question.
How
Yes,
do
you
you
can call it a C.
how do you conclude?
You're saying?
How do you conclude?
Oh, this question is bad because they don't. Sorry, can I see the four graphs one more time? Oh, but they tell you it's four different temperature. They do. So in a separate experiment, right? So this is all. Okay, first of all, I take my objection back. So this is C123. So I guess it's reasonable for them to expect that we think about this four graph because it's still part of question C123. So I guess it's quite clear. Furthermore, they tell you this is four different temperature. And then part one of C kind of already hints us A is the highest temperature. That means B, C, D is lower and lower and lower. So far, so good. That one you know. Huh? That one. Now, the collision theory, we are at physics territory here. So I'm going to have to ask your physics. So what does collision have to do with physics? And what does collision have to do with chemistry? You tell me what you think.
If the particles collide more, then there will be more reaction.
Very good. Collision means reaction. That's chemistry. Now, what does have to do with physics, which is temperature?
Because more heat means it will move faster, so increase.
And therefore more collision. Good. Now, those two things, collision means reaction, higher temperature means more collision, right? Those two things, is it? Because you know that from theory already, it's obvious. Can you kind of use that here?
Yeah.
All right, then it'll be long. Would you like to type? All right.
Which one is better for you?
No. Which one is better for you?
Right.
All right, then write or type up to you. Anything is good. See you. Okay, your video is off. Okay, right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
No, I don't know how to make it bigger.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Just now it's fine. Just now it's fine. Zoom in again. This
Wait,
one I cannot do.
I can stop share. Then I can make it bigger.
Sure. Of course. Yes, you can do. Nice. A bit more, just a bit more, because the video quality not so good right now. A bit more. Okay, let me see whether I can read or not. The higher the temperature, the faster the particles will move, increasing the number of collisions per unit area. Okay, okay, then continue.
Is it just like this?
Now I can read it because when your hand is in, it's out of focus. Yes. Like faster, creating the yellow consecutive box. Now let me check whether it answers the question. Oh. Okay, the issue with your answer is that the concepts are great, and that is definitely your strength. Your concept is usually great. But you, because he say draw from the above investigation, that means we have to, give face look, how they say it, you have to mention the graph. You have to mention the graph rather explicitly. Because if not, then you will seem to be drawing conclusion from somewhere else or from your experience or from your knowledge, which is great. That's not what they're asking. I want you to draw it from the above investigation. You have to at least state your observation regarding the graph. Something.
Do you need to mention all four or just the two extremes?
I will probably summarize lah, and you seem to be good at it. Do you think you can somehow mention it in a nice way? Can
Not that I can think of.
Then let me try. I'm gonna make it intentionally long, and then you're gonna shorten it for me. Can?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm intentionally making it cumbersome. Okay. Oh. Graph D is graph A is the highest temperature. Therefore, graph D is the lowest temperature. Okay, I'm going very slow here. Graph A reaches 30% light intensity fastest. Graph D reaches 30% light intensity slowest. Then I start to make my connection between the high-low temperature and the fastest lows. That is what they want, by the way, which you did lah. You did basically. You did that. Do you like my sentence? If you don't like it, make it nicer. I'm sorry. Did you get my sentence? Did my sentences make sense first?
Yeah, I did. What's wrong with writing that?
Okay. Nothing wrong. Because this is not English. There is nothing wrong. If you like that, it is totally acceptable. As long as you put it in the right order, as in before your explanation or after or in the middle.
What exactly is the conclusion?
Okay, let's talk about the observation first. The observation is higher temperature, faster faster reaching 30%. That is the observation, correct?
Yeah.
Slower means slower, something like that. And when you have an observation from an experiment, you are trying to explain it using known theory, which you know very well.
Yeah.
The conclusion is the combination of your observation and the explanation you give. I'm simplifying things, but that's roughly what they want. That's what probably they mean in conclusion. Not just the observation, please. Not just the explanation, please. Tie your observation with what you already know. Am I answering your question?
Yeah.
That is in general what you do in experiment. Is this correct or not? Is that what happened in your practical classes lah? Or it's something else?
Around there.
No, dear. All right, then I tell you that that's usually how maybe other scientists do lah. They have an observation based on an experiment, and then they try to explain it using known theory. If not, they have to invent a new theory. That's what they do. That's what they do. So that's what the question expects you to do. If that makes sense, can you see that your answer is lacking something?
Nothing like examples.
Observation. When you see the graph, you're supposed to say something. I guess that's what observation.
Why do you write it in front and behind?
What do you think? In front or behind?
In front.
I would try the same thing, or at least in the middle, in front or in. Now, if you like my sentence, it's totally fine. Some people don't like my sentence because it's not elegant or something. I intentionally make it, not elegant. If you like it, you write down, it'll be fine. Write down what you want. If you understand it, write what you want. Your writing speed is fast, but I guess that's great. Oh no. Let me think for. Is this considered observation? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, because of part 2. If there is no part 2, I will question this. This doesn't seem like a proper observation. But since there's part 2, they already defined the rate of reaction. I think you can do that. I stand correct. I think you can write this. Okay, good. Is that your own? You cannot just say A. You have to say something else in comparison to it.
Okay.
Either B, C, or D, or all of them is fine. Okay, your observation is about higher temperature and rate of reaction. Your explanation is about temperature and rate of reaction, correct or not?
Yes.
And therefore, at least your answer make a lot of sense. At least. Are you okay?
Yes.
Or do you want to ask more questions? Right, so part D. Very long question. Now, have you done this before? Reactivity of metals, which is part of the metal friends. No?
Is it the same as the electrolysis one?
Well, you have to refer to the metal reactivity series. That would be important here.
I didn't learn that one yet.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, it's scary house. Really?
I think like we're doing normal, like other schools, Sec 4 statistics first.
I know one school. I know one school which is the class like. There's one particular class in that school. My student, the one that you met just now like before he leaves like Aiden. So
Is it like
his class is
or
terribly slow. I'm sorry,
is it like Aiden Ruben something?
Aiden. What? Sorry,
Ruben.
you mean his name? Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have no idea, but I can tell you which school he is. He went to SJI O level lah.
Oh, never mind. Different person.
Right. Now, Aiden's class, either particular class, is extremely slow. You mean he can compare with the other classes, which is better. He knows that. Lah. Then that other class already finished metal, which means he finishes this the activity. And that is what I expect. That's what I expect out of a proper chemistry class. Lah. So I would say that your chemistry class seems a little bit slow also. It's a bit scary from my point of view. A bit scary. Lah. Now, tell me, Keston, I've never. Show me, show me, show me. What do you want to show me?
I learned all
Tell
these
me.
subjects.
I'm sorry, you're what?
I learned these subjects only.
Let me see. You don't learn organic chem?
Not yet.
No, as in I don't see organic chem here.
Yeah, I haven't learned
Wait,
it.
what's going on here? Oh, you have already learned this only,
Yeah.
correct? Oh, you learn energetics. Yeah, energetic is fine. Rate of reaction is fine. Oh, you say you haven't learned ammonia. Wait, have or have not?
Maybe I did. I'm not sure.
Hey, you are. Haber process, don't know.
Mm.
Hey, look at chapter 11. Look at chapter 11. Just read through, just read through. You say you have learned it, so check it out. Lah. This is what I expect, yeah. Have or have not?
I think I think just I think just put it there, but they don't really teach.
Okay, so if they assume that you're going to study it yourself, then it's better that next time we cover it, okay? Next time, okay? When I see the topics that you have covered, I'm a little bit okay because at least you cover what they call the energetics and rate of reaction. So usually they kind of can switch the order. Lah. Still a feel slow, but not as much as I think. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's keep that for now. Let's keep that for now. I just want to know what this thing that you see in front of you is what they call organic chem. Is the last chapter. Right? That's why I sent you the chemistry kit. Did you found the chemistry kit?
Yeah.
The one with balls and colors. Okay, good. Just tell you one thing about OChem. Organic chem is 20% of O level. Might be your case, might not be, but they really like organic chemistry. That's just the in thing for chemistry stuff. So it's very unlikely that they cut lah. So 20% for your final year probably. Considering how much 20% is, it's quite easy to cover and understand. So I was hoping that we can go forward one day lah, before your class start. Okay, just hoping. For now, let me confirm that you probably do not know how to do this question.
No.
All right, then let's skip for that. Skip up. Yeah. Okay, A5 is a variation of organic chemistry. Now you know why I say 20%. Right? Okay, go down a little bit. And you cannot. Okay. And A6 is electrolysis. Now you know why I talk about electrolysis. Do you want to try it? Because you can. I already explained to you. Up to the challenge.
Hmm?
If it is okay, please try. Follow how I do it. Electron flow, analyze the liquid stuff. Here goes here, here goes there. Okay. If you don't remember, you're gonna use paper. Okay, I guess that's okay.
When the thing dissociates, how do you say it goes to the electrode?
I'm so sorry. What you're saying? Sorry, what do you say?
When the liquid dissociates, how do
Yeah.
you, how do you say it goes to the electrode?
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you're. I understand. So for A, I will limit your answer. I mean, you're thinking about nice things. Good. I will manage it a bit. I just want you to think about Sec 3. You know that electrolysis is not Sec 4. This question, lead bromide must be molten in order for acetol, can be answered by Sec 3 knowledge. I challenge you to simply stick to Sec 3. Would that be okay?
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the electrodes though. For now. For now. Can you do that? If not, I'll give you hints. That's what we do.
It's because like the lead bromide is ionic.
It is ionic. So it's so Sec 3. Come on.
So like it can conduct electricity when it's molten or aqueous state.
It's one waffle. That's it. You don't have to say the electrode thingy for now because the way they phrase the question seems to be very simple. Okay. I don't want you to write this too much. I know you are supposed to. Can we skip it for now?
Mm.
I'm more curious about B and C.
So B is minus and A is plus, right?
Um, yes, B is connected to the negative battery, side battery, and A is positive, and that matters a lot. Yes. So what do you think? Remember that yesterday I teach you to analyze the lead bromide, then one goes here, one goes there. You must think about that.
So bromide goes to A.
You can draw that or whatever. If you already have an answer, go ahead. They just want the reaction. Do you know the bromide? Okay, activate your Sec 3, yeah. BR cannot exist at BR. Sec 3, please. Okay. Also Sec Sec 3. The charge are not balanced. Thank you very much. Now the charge is also balanced. State symbol will be very preferable, please. No. Bromine, Sec 3, please. Bromine is not solid. If you don't know, please tell me.
Liquid? Wait, no, again.
Yes, okay. In normal temperature, bromine, this is a bromine, right? It's both liquid and gas in a normal temperature. This is molten lead bromide, so we assume it's a high temperature, definitely all gas. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Now, your state symbol of Br minus, I cannot see.
That was AQ.
AQ, does it make sense in molten lead bromide to be AQ?
It was liquid.
Yes, there is no water, which is intentional. They're trying to get rid of the water. What happens if there's water?
The competition for H2
Yeah,
plus.
correct. Which might mean that Br minus don't win. We don't know. Huh? Okay. Excellent for part. Now, what about parts? You're confused with part C. I suggest that you write down the reaction first. It will make your sentence very nice. Okay, look at the balance, charge balance lah, on the left-hand side. What kind of charge do we have? Much better. Nice. Good. Now, does this help you with C1?
Yeah.
Okay. Then construct your sentence. Should be easy.
The electrons flow to the lead 2 plus ions to form lead solid.
And look at the question. State in terms of electron. Did you do that?
Not really.
You did. You mentioned what happens to the electron. Maybe it's not complete, but you at least mentioned it. What happens to the ion? Did you mention that?
Instead,
You did. And that should be it lah. I will add the Pb2 plus is attracted to that side first. I will probably add that. That will be perfect. Okay. Are you okay with C1?
yeah,
No, how about C2?
I do get 2 marks. Because it's just solid forms around B.
They really like observation. They really like. And it is true that 2 marks usually mean they want you to write 2 observations. That's a general guideline. So let's try our best.
So you see a shiny solid forming around electrode B.
Now, that would not be the observation. Okay, I'll give you some hints. They say molten lead bromide. In general, we assume it to be high temperature. Now, you did a good job. Assuming that the lead form is liquid. Or, oh, you didn't. I'm sorry. I mean,
Hello?
hi, Justin. Sorry, yeah, I was offline just now. Yeah, suddenly some. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Sorry about that. Let me adjust my screen first. All right. Okay, got it. Okay. Right. So, I was telling you that ionic substance, high melting point, and metallic substance, high melting point. Can I confirm that? That's like 3.
Yes.
The question is, who do you think is usually high?
Can you say that again?
I'm sorry, I guess what, right?
Can you say that again?
Both are high melting point. Ionic substance, metallic substance. Make some guesses. Who is usually higher, the metallic one or the ionic? It's difficult to tell, but which one?
Metallic?
Okay. Just in general, yeah. The higher one is the ionic. In general, yeah. Now, why am I telling you this? In general, if you do not know specifically lead, then you will assume, hey, lead bromide is ionic. Molten, quite high, right? Lead is also high. Is it higher or lower? I should assume that lead as a metal is lower than the ionic one. It's just a general assumption. That will lead you to think that the lead will be liquid, which is correct. I know that is correct because I know the lead melting point is very low. I know it for a fact. You don't. So I give you a general principle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So since your lead is liquid, I misread your S here. I thought it's L. Your observation have to change a little bit.
So would that be liquid around electrode B?
Okay. There's a lot of assumption here. So first of all, it is probably not going to be around the electrode because molten lead bromide liquid, lead also liquid. There are two liquids. Now, can you imagine when two liquids exist like that? Is it possible for the new liquid to stay around electrode P?
No.
Okay, then according to physics, what do you think will happen to the new liquid then?
The less dense one will be higher.
If it is less dense, we will go up. If it is more dense, it will go down. The problem is you don't know who is more dense and less dense. Fair, right? You don't know. Correct, yeah? That's fair. It's not fair to ask you to know is lead more dense than lead bromide on. Okay, clear, yeah? That's not your fault and they shouldn't expect that. Clear?
Yes.
If they shouldn't expect you to do that, then how would they help you? They have an obligation to help you. Did they help you?
I don't know.
They do, I believe.
Actually, the thing at the bottom, that darker thing.
Yes. You spot it. That must be somebody, and that's not lead bromide. So that must be them telling you that's lead. Of course, we're guessing here, but I know they have obligation to tell. So I guess that's how they tell you. Change your observation.
So the molten lead bromide, I mean the colorless liquid will have a darker liquid form at the bottom.
Okay. Constructed this way, it will form where, which you already trying to say that. Form where and then drop down. Maybe something like that.
It will form around B and then fall down.
And then fall down. Or other something like that. Maybe a nicer word can be used, but that's basically what they want to hear.
Now, how do you get the 2 marks?
I'm still thinking. Usually that's what you said just now is usually what. There's nothing else. There's no purity issue. Yeah, you assume that it's pure. You cannot assume. For now, I'm very confused why this is 2 marks. That's usually 1 mark. And please assume that what you said is usually 1. Right? Maybe they're being part 3, quite sneaky, but I hope you can answer.
Yeah, as long as there's the lead 2 plus ions and the Br minus ions, if you take out the lead bromide, it's fine. Like, we'll still conduct electricity.
The answer is no, surprisingly. Yeah, surprisingly, no. And they don't even explain that. But I'll answer your question another one. I'll answer your question. Good question. In reality, they both are taken out at the same pace because bromide will be taken out at electrode A. You know that, right? Bromide comes from bromide gas, right? Then the lead 2 plus is taken out, so to speak, at the electrode B. You also know that it is taken out, but then it drops into liquid as lead. So both are taken out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think? When you feel that you want hints, I will tell you. I do not want to answer, right? Then you don't go through the process of finding it. I'll try to give you hints when you say you want.
It's not because of high melting point and high boiling point, right?
If it is high melting point, maybe high boiling point we ignore now. Yeah, just high melting point. The thing is it's being cooled to room temperature, so you should assume that it goes back to split line. Okay.
Mm.
That's the physics, the physics side of, okay, I'm dealing with a solid right now. That seems to be what the question is saying.
I have a feeling.
Okay. It's sec 3, not sec 4. They are being sneaky, but to be fair, they give you all the hints. So it's not even me. They're already drawing your attention to many things. They are actually giving you hints from, I guess, from C. They're giving you a lot of hints. And it's about sec 3, not about sec. That's my subtlest hint. If you want more stronger hint, then I can't feel a really sneaky. Okay, if you don't. Yeah, fair. I'm sorry.
Still don't know.
A stronger one,
Yeah.
Then try your best. At the start of the electrolysis, by right, you only have molten lead bromide left. At the start. Okay. Now, if I cool it down at the start, the bulk won't leak. That's a very strong hint already.
Because there's already ions around the electrode.
No, the ions are there, but when you put it down, sec 3, the ions, so to speak, get stuck with each other. They do not flow. But it is solid. So when you're at room temperature, you don't get to mention ion, even though it's there in the solid form. In the solid form, the ions cannot flow. That's your sec 3 knowledge. Can I confirm that you are clear with this one?
Yes.
So that's why I say in the stronger heat, if you melt the lead bromide and then immediately cool it down, when it is finally solid, the bulk will not lift.
Yeah.
That is the strong heat.
Does the lead at the bottom conduct electricity?
Well, does lead conduct electricity?
It does.
In the solid form.
Yeah, it does.
So,
But in the picture, it doesn't show like it's touching.
I know, but nobody says that the picture is the end lah.
Oh,
They're not. Nobody says that. It's almost touching it. I mean, you can make a slight jump there, an assumption. You get what I mean? You can do that. Okay, you got your answer already, right?
yes.
So for 1 mark, this is obviously very difficult. The thought process is very difficult. Okay, obviously. This 1 mark is not the easy 1 mark like, question A, B, or C. Do you know that the last question is usually the hardest one, but they only give you a small mark? Do you notice that usually?
Yeah.
And is that a good news or a bad news for you?
Good.
If it is good for you, then good. I do have high hopes that you can answer that eventually. I do. But you're right. I also think it's a good news. You okay?
Yes.
All right. Oh, okay. It's 9. I'm having a sore throat. Right. So this is our first official 1.5 hour. Now, again, let me ask you the question. Is this what you think you want from the tuition so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other feedback or question? Because this is the first one. You're tasting the tuition. If there is a feedback, good or bad, especially bad, I need to hear. We better fix it early. Early. From you.
Not really.
Okay. Then from me, my feedback to you. Yeah, I believe you. Your chemistry concept is strong. In general, you got all the basics, right? And I'm also very happy that you seem to remember the electrolysis quite well. Of course, you make mistakes. I didn't explain fully. I was explaining very fast. I'm still very happy that you remember some and you seem to understand actually. If not, we cannot have the discussion we have just now. So that's a big plus. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I fulfill my promise in bringing you to an exam level question. We did it just now. I hope that gives you some sense of slight sense of confidence. So, okay.
Yeah.
When normally there's another student, we cannot talk as intense. What does that mean? It doesn't mean too much. It just means that I will see you do it. Instead of talking to you, I have split my talking time, but I'll be observing you and the other student concurrently. I know what you're writing. The moment I see something that is a bit off, I will immediately say to you. So the process is very similar. Am I saying the facts or not? You will see soon enough when it is 100%. Right? Okay. Other than that, any other question?
So during the tuition, will me and the other person be doing the same like worksheet?
Right. Now let me explain. Totally different. Let me explain that a little bit. I did say to, wait, did I say to you? Okay, if I didn't say to you, then I'll say that. The group is extremely small. We're talking about 2 or 3. In your case, 2, right? Okay. The reason is because everybody is doing things totally different. Now, why is that so? Because even in the same school, you have different classes. And different classes have different tempo. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're in the same class, by right, you call it same tempo. That's not true in tuition. What intuition, your understanding is different from the other person's tuition. Understanding. So let's say you have a friend in your class. You do have a good friend in your class?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me his name or her name, whichever.
John.
John. If John joined this tuition, maybe you're happy, maybe he's all right. But should I treat you the same? Or is it better for me to treat you and John a bit, more personalized or, slightly different? What do you think?
Slightly different.
And why is that so? You're in the same class, what? You're his friend. Why like that?
Must learn different speed.
Different speed, different topic, weak and strong. You have a different problem in exam, yada, yada, yada. In fact, John might even join the tuition and he wants to study math. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether you're in the same class or different school. But everybody should be doing their different things at their own speed according to their needs so that they are all happy. You are happy, the other guy is happy. If this makes sense to you, this is how we do things here. Lah. You're not staring at me, listening to me for a lecture. Lah. You're basically doing a consultation with me, basically. Right? If this makes some sense to you, you'll experience it soon enough, maybe next week.
Okay.
Right. Now, remember, when there is something that you feel not so okay or cumbersome, I want you to give a feedback. I want you to be honest. You take initiative for that. I promise I won't bite. The sooner that is fixed, the better it is. Okay?
Yeah.
For today, I am quite happy with how you handle chemistry. Do you need me to give you homework? That is also part of the initiative.
Can you give an example of like what homework?
All right. I only give two types of homework. Either do your lecture note, which your class haven't covered. Okay, in a similar variation, do your class homework, which you're not supposed to do yet. So do your future work. Okay, because to me, a good student does that. A good student kind of prepares, even though they might not be able to do it. Do you have lecture notes or homeworks given in advance that you're not supposed to do yet?
No.
I wish you do. Then you can do those things. You discuss intuition and your homework is finished even faster, even though usually you have no problem anyway. Right. So that homework is out of the question. Too bad. A second type of homework is you basically just do exam paper. I have a ton, right? Just do them and you check the answer key yourself. And I want to discuss the difficult things with you immediately. Those are the two types of homework. Yes, you're saying.
Do you have any like specific like homework for specific topics?
I'll give you two answers for that. In general, I can make that very quick. However, in your case, you don't need those things. In your case, that's my feeling. Doesn't mean that I'm right. You don't need that. Don't waste time on specific topics. You clearly have a general exam problem, not a specific topic problem. In general, you want to improve your exam skills first. And I'm not seeing enough problem. I already sent some problem already. The problems I see is definitely more of a general how to handle chemistry. Like, for example, I have to tell you to read a lot of times. That's normal for most students. It's just that you're not used to picking up the most important things when things are unfamiliar. I have to tell you that. I expect that to happen during homework. Oh, you forget to read this. Oh, you didn't notice that, but they're telling you already. Like they give you hints, but you don't pick it up, something like that. I expect that to be a slow and steady, fix that problem. Second one is that you're not very confident in your sentence structure. Also normal, can help you with that also. Definitely should have. Those are your problems, not topical concepts. You tell me if I'm wrong.
You're right.
Then we focus on that first. If that's already enough to get you A1, then we'll be happy. If that's only enough to get you A2, then we talk about more, right? So back to my original question. Do you think you want some homework from me?
I can do the papers.
Okay. Now let me limit your doing first. Judging from your problems, you don't do MCQ, no need one. Okay. You just do paper 2, right? Okay. Now, I won't time you. I'm not asking you to time, but paper 2 is a bit long. Now, you know your own workload. Should I simply assign the full paper 2 to you, or should I limit it a little bit?
I think I can just do at my own pace.
Sure thing. What I expect from you is not a brilliant answer. You can check the answer key anyway. You know that there's answer key, right? You can check that. What I expect is that you clarify your problem. That is what I expect. Okay.
Okay.
Expect that you ask me, I have this problem. I also think, how do I solve it? Let's discuss. There's a lot of discussion going on. Your type of problem is definitely discussion. Type one. Okay, brother.
Okay.
You take whatever paper you want from the Google Drive lah. You officially can access. Okay.
Yeah.
I will see you next week then.